author of the Constitution and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, squaring off with another Sun Belt foe, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line gets set, first down. Looking for space, it's Terrell. They shut it down quickly, but he gets two out to the 18. The Chanticleers headed quickly to the line.
Brings up second down.
On second down, wants to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
He's going to get loose. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So James Madison's offense will get the ball for the first time. The first down for the offense. Quick release on the RPO. Got a lot of running room. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. His passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll run the option. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defensive end understanding football? Understanding that I got to keep outside contained. I'm responsible for the quarterback. Good job playing his responsibility. And how about getting that sucker on the ground? He's a pretty good athlete to be able to corral him, tackle him right in the middle of the field, and get him to the ground.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through to the catch.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. To the air, it's Hudson. He lets lets it fly. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And the Chanticleers are in the hurry-up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Wants to throw on second down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll run this play from the pistol. Now on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on fires one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Going to try to get it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Looking for room. It's Pitts. Able to get one down to the 15.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Dukes are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. And the back knew exactly what he had to get 6.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They go 83 yards on the drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The shot that clears in the hurry-up. Looking for space. It's Terrell. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Up-tempo for the offense. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Gets it out quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the shot that clears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback?
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. Throws for the tight end. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. The snap sets up the throw. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Dukes will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll run it. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw. It's Hudson. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First down to start the drive after the break. The give to the tailback. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line.
Second down.
It's complete to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Looking to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The shot that clears are on the move. Makes the grab on the left. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Touchdown, Coastal. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on, he had him right down the middle and he flat dropped it. Let's see what they've got on second down. Here's the handoff. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Dumps it off in the flats. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pass is intercepted. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Terrell. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the shot to clear is moving quickly to the line. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Getting some heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive, Dave.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The offense lining up for a first down play. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Gets it out fast. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. It's caught. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Dukes are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that sucker in there.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Safe completion on the screen. Open space at the 25. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Used the play fake, now to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On the option. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Dukes. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. UNLV looks like the best show on the Vegas Strip right now. What a dazzling offensive showcase. They're up by 20 over Nevada. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Delivers the stiff arm. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to...
Looking for the end zone. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows that. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. The Dukes want to crank the tempo. Going up top on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. It's a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Looking deep down the right side. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And the Dukes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeforth Stadium.
The shot that clears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Another incompletion on third down. The Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll throw it on first down. He's got his man. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This offense has a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Hudson. Trying to get to it. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
He's got great speed. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. A little screen to the running back. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Second down coming up. Off the RPO, complete. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Using his legs, it's Pitts. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
Makes a connection. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. After getting nothing, would they try to throw it again on 3rd and 1? Now on the move. Touchdown, James Madison. And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. The give out of the gun. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the shot that clears want to pick up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Hudson. They're working that left side. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver. Put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Makes his connection. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The shot that clears looked to keep this drive humming.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
And the shot that clears will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. After the missed connection, it's 2nd down. Single back formation, and they give it to it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And sure tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Wyoming is ahead in this one, but there's still time on the clock, and unless Josh Allen puts on that Pokes uniform again, this could stay tight. They're up by a field goal over Air Force. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He's looking to throw it. Flips it out in the flat. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Dukes decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Feeling some heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd down, going up top. They've got the screen set up. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Chanticleers will call on their punt team. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a grab enough for the 1st. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Chanticleers come to the line in the hurry-up. The hand to the running back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Fires to the tight end. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put...
Lost one deep down the right side. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Here comes the offense on first down. On the run, it's Carroll. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield using the quick game. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you've got to put the foot on the accelerator. You've got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He'll take it himself. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They go to the ground. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. The shot that clears will hustle to the line. Might as well give it to him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Scanning the field, it's Hudson. Tosses it incomplete.
This defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
Finds a spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. He's got his man. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on second down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. Offense working from the pistol. On fourth down, looking to pass. Shoots it to the left. Finds his man enough for the first. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. With the run on first and goal. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. That's a live ball. And that fumble just lets the air out of what was a really impressive drive.
You got to finish drives, Reese. I mean, you're out here and you're executing and you're putting something together and you're building and you're creating momentum. You cannot turn the ball over and give all the momentum again back to your opponent.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The offense lining up for a first down play. Running back goes in motion. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Off play action. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Open space at the 25. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. The give from the gun. They get him after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Dukes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And they swarm him under. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Touchdown, Dukes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. From the gun. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Madison, 37, Coastal Carolina, 22.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Terrell.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's Hudson. Finds the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Going up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. The aerial assault continues. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Buys a little time. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Offense set on 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
Coming up, 4th down.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.